Hey everybody, this is Carrie Clark with SpeechAndLanguageKids.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to declutter and organize your speech therapy space. This is the first in a video series all about productivity hacks for speech therapists. I hope you enjoy it, so let's get started. Okay, so first things first, you need to declutter your office. Why do you need to declutter your office? Well, take a look at mine. This is a mess. You don't want to be like me. The less clutter that you have, the less stress you're going to have. If your office is nice and tidy and organized and there's not a whole bunch of junk laying around, you're going to feel better. And if you're more organized, then you're going to find things easier. Plus, you can reduce choice overload for both you and your students. So, for example, if you have 3 dollhouses, which I have behind me, and that child wants to play with a dollhouse, they're going to spend an inordinate amount of time trying to decide which dollhouse they want. Or you're going to be thinking, okay, we need to do therapy on this thing. Well, should I use this or that? It gives you too many choices and it leads to choice overload. So where you spend way too much time making your decision and you don't actually spend time doing your therapy. So you need to declutter. Now, I have put together a flowchart for you that's going to help you declutter. So let's look at that now.
Okay, so here's my flowchart for decluttering your office. Now keep in mind that you can download this for free. There should be, if you are on my webpage, there should be a button that will let you download all of the visuals for free. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can follow the link that's underneath the video in the description, and that will take you back to my website where you can find that button. But here is the flowchart, okay? So you're going to start up here, step 1, pick up one thing in your therapy space. The first thing you're going to ask yourself is, have you used it in the last 6 to 12 months? If you have not used it, then it needs to go. If you haven't used it in over a year, you're probably not going to use it again in this year. And if you, on the rare occasion that you might actually need it, it's probably something that could be used with some, you could do the same purpose by something else. So if you haven't used it, you need to get rid of it. Now, you can either give it away or you can trash it, and that would just be asking yourself, is this something that someone else can use? Now, I've given you a few ideas here. If you want to give it away, you can give it to a coworker, you can put it in your school storage system, you can sell it, bring it to a materials exchange. They often have those at conferences if you go to one of those. You could donate it. I know a lot of the graduate programs would love to have free materials if you've got some stuff that you need to get rid of. I'm sure that your nearest university would appreciate having that as well. Or if it's just a generic toy, you can always donate it to a local daycare or the preschool program through your school. All kinds of good options. So if you haven't used it, get rid of it. If you have used it in the last 6 to 12 months, the next question you're going to ask yourself is, can you easily get it again if you get rid of it? So if this is something that you printed out online and you know where it is, you can very easily go get that again. So you should not be storing it in your office. It does not need to be taking up space. If it's something that you made and it took you 30 seconds to make, it was just drawing something on a piece of paper, again, it does not need to be taking up space in your office. So think about, can you easily get it again if you get rid of it? If the answer is yes, then you need to get rid of it. Go ahead and give it away or trash it. If the answer is no, you can't easily get rid of it, you can't easily get it again if you get rid of it, then you want to look at, do you have something else that serves that same purpose? So for example, I have 3 dollhouses. Do I need 3 dollhouses? Absolutely not. There has been 0 times in my office where I have had a child require playing with all 3 dollhouses. 1 dollhouse is sufficient. So if you have something that will serve that same purpose, you need to look at those 2 items, figure out which one you want to save, and get rid of the rest of them. And that will go to give it away or trash it. Now, if you can answer that yes, you've used it, no, you can't easily get it again if you get rid of it, and no, you don't have anything else that serves that same purpose, then you can keep it. So that needs to go in your pile of for organizing. Now, you have done that with 1 item. You need to do that with every item in your office. This will really, really help you get rid of that clutter and reduce the amount of stuff and junk that is laying around your office and taking up space. So go ahead and do this for every item in your office.
All right, now I don't want you to think that I'm all talk. So obviously, my office could use some work too. So I'm going to go ahead and do exactly what I just told you. I'm going to declutter my office right now. All right, as you can see, I have my office decluttered. So I have taken everything and put it into piles. Over here I have everything that I'm going to keep, including the books that are on the bookshelf still. Over by the window I have the trash over here, and then by the door is a big old pile of the stuff that's going to be donated. So I have my 3 piles, and now I'm ready to organize it back into the rooms.
All right, I'm going to wrap up part 1 right there. So part 1 just went over decluttering your office, and part 2 of this video series is going to take you over how to reorganize it. So if you are watching this on YouTube or somewhere else, go ahead and click the link below so you can go back to my page and you will be able to find the second video. If you are on my page already, just scroll on down to the next video and start playing. Thanks so much.